Hey, it's your girl Fury and welcome to my channel. In one of my most recent videos, Lothario, who has hardly no skills but his dashing good looks, showed us how to do the homeless challenge after leaving the house that he was in a relationship in with two of the Caliente twin sisters and their mama, okay? It was absolute mayhem, but he was able to get off the streets and enter his own place. He still hasn't found a career, what his talents are, or a hobby that he can turn into a way to buy food. So he's going to help us show us how to do the odd jobs that comes with the Island Living Expansion Pack. He's going to explain what it is, how to do the jobs, tips and tricks, and work as many as he can for a full week. You will see how much he brings in outside of paying bills and necessary expenses like groceries and food, and you can help us determine if he should stick with doing odd jobs or hang it up and do something else, especially since he only has 30 simoleons to his name, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Don, of course, overslept, but it's all good. Have your sim click on their phone or their PC and go to find odd jobs between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., okay? So the screen will pop up and it will tell you all of the odd jobs that are listed, and it's going to say the pay, the description, required skills, and who the sim is that is offering the job at the moment. If it says that the pay is per hour, all your sim has to do is wait for the job to start, and they'll leave and go do the job, then come back after some hours and they got their cash. But just because your sim has the skills to pay the bills doesn't mean that they will successfully do the job and get paid the full amount. I've had a sim with maxed out skills do a trash job and only come home with 19 simoleons because he dropped the TV. The jobs that are a set payment amount oftentimes pay more, but that's not always the case. Also, if it's worth it, you have to determine if this is a job that you really want to do because of the work that is required to pull the job off. It might be a lot, and it ain't really worth it to your sim to take it, okay? We'll get into that. If your sim does not complete the job, then your work performance rate will drop. And the higher it is, the more jobs your sim is offered, okay? Something that I recommend doing is getting a little piece of paper or index card or something and writing what your sim's skills are. Because if you notice, some of these jobs that are listed have recommended skill levels. Because if you show up at a job that your sim is not really qualified for, they may not get the pay that they are expecting because they don't know how to do the job to their full potential, okay? You don't want to have to click off of this screen, go look at what your skills are, or try and remember if your sim has level 2 mischief skills or whatever the case is, and take up precious time that your sim could be using to go do these jobs, okay? Just write them down on a little piece of paper. It'll make things way easier, okay? So let's take a look at what these jobs are and send them on. Some of these jobs, Don is just not qualified to take. It is what it is. Like, he doesn't have enough mischief level 2 skills to be able to find this lady's wallet and some very questionable methods that she's asking for you to do. Now, this other chick here wants you to be her hiking buddy because her last one got eaten by a bear, and you need to have fitness level 2 skills in case you need to run. Listen, if my hiking partner got eaten by a bear, I wouldn't be out there my own self, but I stay out of Sim's business, okay? Now, this guy is offering 29 simoleons an hour to help him with his bonsai tree. And you need to have a gardener level 1 skill to be able to take that job. Now, this one is basically just lawn maintenance. You don't have to have any skills, but if you find dudes lost socks, you get a tip. I don't know why his lost socks will be out in the yard, but you know what? Again, I stay out of Sim's business. Now, you need to have some photography skills to be able to take this job in. We don't have any. This one is asking for fishing level 3, and they want you to be able to catch mahi mahi. This one, you need to have mixology level 2 skills, and Don doesn't have a single one. So we're going to do what we can today, all right? Let's go ahead and start with the hiking buddy, and hopefully Don is not eaten by a bear. So he will be whisked away to the job at the top of the hour. All right, and he's off. So your sim will be gone for quite a while, and they will come back when they have completed the job, and they'll be paid. And you'll get a notification telling you how your sim did, and if they successfully completed the job and got paid. And sometimes if they do a good job, they're offered a tip also. And Don is back. Let's see how he did. There was a bear, all right. A bear that walked around on 2 feet and had a zipper down his back. Yep, the bear was a fraud. And the super sleuth to catch the bear charlatan was none other than Don. While hiking together, Don caught sight of the massive bear, chased it down, and dove atop it, all before unmasking the beast. It was none other than some local. Everyone should have known, honestly. It was silly to think that there was an actual bear running around. Heralded as a hero, Don was given a nice bonus from the locals. Plus, he obviously got paid for being a great hiking partner. There's still one mystery that remains, however. What happened to the original hiking partner who went missing? So he got 105 simoleons, a $31 simoleon tip, and relationship gained with Alice. That's what's up. Because doing odd jobs is also a good way for your son to make some buddies. But that is a good question. What happened to the original hiker? That's what's up, Don. And he got an amazing story to tell his grandkids about how he made enough money to hopefully put some paint on his house, because it looked like it's struggling a little bit. Alright, so now that Don is back and it's only 12 p.m., we're going to go and take another odd job. Have your sim start as early as they possibly can from when the odd jobs open up. So that way they can do as many as possible in one day, okay? So the next one we're going to do is the one that pays 29 simoleons an hour. And he says his bonsai trees look like his aunt. And it keeps growing back this way. So let's see if we can offer him some help. So Don is going to be sent to do the job at 12:17. I mean, it's 12:17. So he'll go off to it at the top of the hour. So regardless of what time it is that your sim takes the job, it will start at the top of the hour, okay? So since he got a little bit of time, and we got this girl down the street. Who is this? Liliana. Let's go speak. I mean, he ain't got nothing to do right now. May as well go, see what's up with her. She's looking kind of cute in her little romper. What's up, Liliana? How you doing, boo?
Shut up.
Okay, well, she ain't all that. I mean, but she ain't bad looking. Let's brighten her day. What's up, girl? I like the color of your outfit. That's real cute. You real jazzy.
Hey, Bruce.
And why are you in grown folk business? Ain't nobody talking to you.
Tag.
See?
Cheerio. So. Link to a true babe.
What is it with Sims and lumps of clay, yo? All these people, I'm sitting up here trying to talk to this girl, and they messing up my game. All these people.
Fluke.
Alright, well,
Nina.
it's cool. I'm gonna holler at her another time because I gotta go make this bread. I'm gonna get with her later when it ain't a whole bunch of people walking around trying to be all in my business. I don't like that. Don can't even get his Mac on without having the neighbors all in his stuff. Anyways, it says Don took some trimmings to that old bonsai that looked like an ant. Now it just kind of looks like a blob, which is an improvement. The tree will never delight, but at least it's not an eyesore anymore. Huzzah for completing the job. So we got 84 simoleons and a 13 simoleon tip. That's what's up, Don. Okay. So what we're going to do real fast is this 402. You got time to take some more jobs. Gonna let him get a job and set him up to grab some food. So that way he could eat in between doing the next job. So what I like to do is try and make sure that my son got some food in the system, you know, uses the restroom, keeps up with his needs in between these jobs as best as possible. So, you know, their needs don't go into the yellow too badly while they're gone. Well, he got time to eat and potentially use a restroom. If he eat that grilled cheese kind of fast. No, because he had to wash the dishes. He gonna be late. Don, hurry up. Alright, so he off to work. So I just fast forwarded while I'm waiting on my son to show up. They're going to use the proceeds to work on his house and upgrade it. Okay, he came back with 69 simoleons. It said for a beachside property, there really was a magically surprising amount of grass in that yard. Even so, Don manicured that lawn with skilled precision, making Darling a very happy customer. She assured Don that he'd be getting a favorable review. Hey, his odd jobs rating has improved and he got 69 simoleons. Good job, Don. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up, Don. Now it's 8:02, so we're just gonna let Don kick it for a little bit, enjoy his evening, and also work on his skills that will help him with doing odd jobs, you know, like working on charisma skills, working on, you know, like video game skills and other stuff that he can do to help improve his job performance so he could take other jobs. And we're going to see what tomorrow brings and take some more jobs, okay? It is a new day and Don is being offered more and better jobs because his performance rating has improved. Now he could go to the beach and beach comfort seashells because this lovely lady would like to be a seashell salesman. And the pay is 61 simoleons, but you'll have to go and get the shells and mail them back to the client. This job is easy. All you have to do is pack some boxes. The client just got their nails done and they don't want to mess them up, plain and simple. Now this one requires you to be a handiness level 4, which Dawn is not. She wants you to wax her boo and she has all the supplies needed. She just don't have the time. I don't think that's wise for you to go waxing somebody and you don't know what you're doing, so we're not going to take that job. This one is paid beach cleaner volunteer work. So what you do is beach comfort trash and you get paid 106 simoleons. You can find some pretty good stuff in the sand sometimes. Sometimes you might get pooped on by a seagull. You never know. But the thing is, you're going to get paid 106 simoleons for going. You could take this job, and after you're done, you could do this job immediately after, and you're going to be making 106 simoleons and 61 simoleons also for being in the same location. This one, they want a bartender. He doesn't have any mixology skills, so we're not going to take it. This one, he wants somebody to go hang out with him at the nightclub, and you need to be a charisma level 3 skills. Now here, he wants a love guru, and you need to be charisma level 5 skills. In this one, they want you to go into the Cave of Wonders and explore and bring back treasure. That one is not as easy as it seems, but I have a hack that I will explain to you later and show you how to pull it off. Now this one is 81 simoleons an hour, but your sim needs to be fitness level 4, and Don happens to be that. This one, they want you to go and dive into the water and hunt for treasure, but the thing is, you have to purchase the equipment to be able to do that, and it's not cheap, but it eventually pays for itself. Okay, but what we're going to do first off is we are going to start with the cleaning up the beach, and we're going to start with the seashells. We are at the beach, and it says that his tasks are to comb the beach for trash 3 times. So let's go ahead and change his outfit, because he's going to be roasting in that jean jacket. Okay, so you just click beach comb and comb the beach for trash. Okay, alright, that's better. You see them hitting the stanky leg in the background? I seen you do it, and now you stop dancing if the camera is on you. It's all good. Don, comb the beach for trash, please, sir. We don't have all day. But anyways, just have your son comb the beach for trash. And like I said, you got to do it 3 times, and it's due by 4 p.m. on Sunday. And if he does not complete the job, then his ranking is going to end up dropping. Okay, so he's done it once, so he needs to do it 2 more times. And after this, we will do the seashells gig, and we'll be paid 161 simoleons for that also. Okay, so he found a wolf eel. Sometimes I will have my sim comb for trash and the progress does not register. Okay, Dawn found some cake. I guess. His inventory is gonna look like Jesus wept and Moses crept after we done. Alright, so he finished that job really fast and really easy. And he got a $42 tip plus 106 simoleons for doing that, okay? And relationship gained with a fool. So it is an easy way for your son to make friends also, because when they be taking these jobs for people, they become cool with them. And his aspiration is have 30 friends. So all these people that he's meeting, he could sit up here and start socializing with them afterwards and start making friends and complete his aspirations. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this job. So what we're going to have to do is find some seashells and mail them to her. Now, we already got some in our inventory that we have found, but hey, we are at the beach. So let's kill some time and try and find some other seashells and stuff while we out here, okay?
On you.
And of course he didn't find anything. Alright, Donna. Let's see if you find something, baby. I know she not out here jogging in some combat boots and some swimming trunks. They got the nerve to be switching. Oh snap, he found the fingers of Sulani. That's what's up, Don. 385 simoleons. See, that's why I told him to stay out here for a little bit. Even though he got some seashells that he had found previously and could mail to her. Might find something of value out here. Alright, he didn't find anything that time, but I'm still optimistic. This big old tent. And he found the fingers of Sulani again. Did he find the same one? Yes. So he just found two of them valued at 385 simoleons both. So that totals at 770 simoleons that he'll be able to sell it for later on, okay? But all the stuff that he's finding for now, I'm not going to sell it until after we have completed doing odd jobs for a week. So you know exactly how much he earned during his time of doing odd jobs. He found another one. Oh no, he found this. This one is 295 simoleons. That's what's up, Don. That's what's up. Alright, boo boo. But I need you to find another shell though. We ain't got all day. Okay, he found one. That's what's up. Alright, so let's head back to the house and we're going to mail her Don is back and he ain't his feelings because he got pooped on by a seagull, but it's all good. So click on the mailbox, mail seashells to customer, and we're going to mail her the one that's $40 and keep the one that's $120. Don, get it together, boo. Alright. So he got paid 61 simoleons for doing the job and a $24 tip and relationship game with Nanny. So Don has completed that job and he completed the other one at the sea. So he was able to do two jobs at the same time and get some coin, okay? Don, baby, I need you to get it together. Oh my goodness. He need to do some yoga. I'm gonna buy him a yoga mat after this is over. Oh my gosh. Don! Thank you. So he taking up all the time in the world that he could be using to go do a job. Anyways, so these jobs are graded out because we've already completed them. So what we could do is do this private diving lesson for 81 simoleons an hour. We could go to the club for 42 simoleons an hour. Or we could do the box packing for 21 simoleons an hour. I feel like this is a no-brainer. And we're going to go do the private diving lessons. They will probably take a little bit longer, but it's all good. So we're going to wait on the job to start at the top of the hour. And I'm going to have Don use the restroom. So, you know, try and keep his needs halfway decent. You know, before he go on the next job. Yeah, wash your hands, Don. Thank you. Don, you don't have time for that. Bye. Alright, and he is off to work. He can be a little rough to deal with sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. So we just wait on Don to get the job done. La-di-da-di-da. And Don is back with 324 simoleons. And said Don struggled a bit as a scuba instructor. How are you supposed to talk underwater? You can't talk underwater. But hey, nobody drowned and they did a little scuba. So it was a good lesson, right? You got 324 simoleons. Alright, so it is 6:02 in the game. So he has enough time to be able to do another odd job. So we're going to have him do the job real fast. Well, find a job to do and eat. And hopefully be able to do it and get a tip this time. Okay, so we could either go box packing for 21 simoleons an hour, or we can be a wingman for 42 simoleons an hour. Let's just go be the wingman. So by the time he is done doing this job, letting him eat in front of the TV so that way he can eat and have some fun in between the next gig, okay? So he's going to do that. Then he's going to go on his next job, and that should be it for the rest of the day. Don, go to the job. Dang, he already late. Don is not going to be on time, I tell you that much. Oh. He got a $25 tip though. Don got Ethan a date. Okay, that's what's up. Only one. That's better than nothing though. Also, it means he got paid and that the client was happy, which is all that really matters. You know what? I need Don Lothario to give me a man too. Give me a date. See if Don can help me find a sim player to go on a date with. I'll tip him 25 simoleons. I'm kidding, y'all. But anyway, so Don had a pretty successful day of doing odd jobs. So that's what's up. I mean, you know, he was upset because he got pooped on and everything. But, you know, he still did pretty good. Like, I'm not upset with Don too badly. Oops, let's give him some privacy. So we're going to let Don, you know, enjoy his night. You know, we're going to let him, like, read this handiness book a little bit. And then, well, actually, we'll do that later. We'll let Don go to sleep. And he could be ready for another successful day of doing odd jobs tomorrow. And we'll see how it goes. Some of these jobs are definitely repetitive. Like, he needs to go help this guy with his bonsai tree again. Deliver some food. Try and catch a mahi-mahi. And just a random assortment of things. And he doesn't have the skills for doing storm repairs, mixing drinks, mischief on the beach, or like photography. So he's not going to be able to do a whole lot today, but he'll be able to do a little something, okay? So we're going to send him to the bonsai artist. We're going to send him to deliver the food, and we're going to see after that. He's almost a level 2, so we'll give that a try. And then if we have time, we'll try and find a mahi-mahi, okay? So I'm going to start doing some of these jobs, and we'll see what happens. Don completed his last 2 odd jobs, and he has officially received a 5-star rating. So he is at the top of his odd jobs career, and now he's being offered more jobs that pay better, but Some of them require higher skills like this painting job does. And he was also offered this treasure cleaning job. So it's 87 simoleons an hour, and it says recommended skill none. So let's go ahead and see what that's about. And we are going to have, something to eat real fast in between this job. Let's eat some cold cuts, and then hopefully we have enough time to use the restroom and go complete the job real fast. I'm gonna see. Done. And of course he's late like always. Don is never on time. I promise you he's not. But right now we're at 1,087 simoleons, but we do have to pay the rent. So, yikes. Hey, he came back with 655 simoleons. And wow, great job, Don. Don did his duty and cleaned that treasure until it sparkled like a fancy lady's neck. That's funny. He really did an excellent job. Unfortunately, the client caught him eyeing the treasure a little too long and seemed grumpy. The odd jobs review wasn't bad, but it could have been better. At least Don got paid. Wait a minute. So she thought that Don was stealing. Well, it wasn't stealing, but she felt a certain type of way because he was looking at her treasure, like thinking that he might decide to steal it or something. Is that what she doing? Because that's what it sounds like. Anyways, she left a review and it wasn't bad, but it could have been better. And she gave him 131 simoleon tip. She gotta be one of them rich, caring sounding chicks who just wanted a reason to complain. That's all it is. That's what I think it is anyways. So she made a sorry review and still gave him 131 simoleon dollar tip. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and pay this rent. Don did pretty decent though. Okay, Don. Well, we're going to have him cook dinner, eat, and get some rest, and we will see what tomorrow brings. Most of the jobs for today are repetitive, except for wanting a sand sculpture judge and frogs for research, okay? So we are going to do the frogs for research, which requires you to travel to the waterfall that is in Sulani and to be able to catch some frogs for this researcher, okay? So we're going to go and do that. We're going to travel to Sulani right now. And the job is actually pretty easy. You go to the residential lot that looks like a sunken ship. And you are going to go over to the waterfall, and you're going to like shake like some frog bait or something into the water. You're going to wait on the frogs to show up, and then you are going to catch the ones that are there, okay? Really easy. Okay, we are at the Admiral's wreckage, and Casimiro Rosas is outside. Nice to meet you, Cass. So what we're going to do is we are going to find the waterfall, which is on the side over here. And we are going to click on attract frogs. No, we're not showering in the nude. This is a family friendly YouTube channel. Don Lothario. I'm going to wait on him to get over here. Alright. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you just kind of wait on the frogs. And you Okay, we don't have time to talk to you right now, boo-boo. We got frogs to catch. And that's what he is here for. So you need to catch these frogs. Stop talking to that girl, Dawn. She busy, like, holding you up. If it's a chick, Dawn is going to sit up here and talk to her, I'm telling you. So he done caught his frog. He got 90 simoleons for it and a $45 tip. So that was really easy, okay? So, oops. So while Dawn is out here, you know, you won't let me catch the other ones. Right. Y'all some haters. So he caught one frog and that's it. Yikes. So all these other frogs is out here and y'all not gonna let her catch no more. That's trifling. Alright, so at least he got paid for it. So let's go ahead and take this job for the sandcastle judge. And we're going to do the other jobs and hustle up some money and see how everything goes, okay? Now you can talk to her, Dawn. You don't want to talk to her now. You got time. Alright, well, let's text some of your homies. Oh, and just to let you know, he does still talk to Nina, Dina, and Katrina. Don't get it twisted. Just because he don't live in that house anymore don't mean he ain't still texting them. Because if you watch my Homeless Sims Challenge video, then you know that Don left that house because it was starting to get to be too much where he was dating the twins and their mama. Because you know Don is out here in these streets. Don, you can't talk to her. You got to go to your job. And why is she dressed like that? Don will talk to anybody breathing. If they got a pulse, he'll talk to them. Go to your job, Don. Get off that phone. He got a ways to run. He better hurry up. Oh, dealing with Don, y'all. Sometimes it is a lot. But he gonna get through this video and he is going to emerge victorious, okay? Alright, so it took him back to his house and he went off to work. Alright, so he's back home that fast. And it says Don was the best judge they ever had at the competition. Just wise. Artistically critical. There are those who say he was born for such a role. Additionally, he caught 3 cheaters. How do you cheat at a sandcastle competition? Just ask Don Lothario. You know what? I'm starting to feel like Don Lothario is a Virgo. Anyways. Humbled to have such a legend amongst their ranks, the beach administration paid Don a bonus for gracing their competition. So he got 52 simoleons as a tip, plus his 105 simoleons. That is what's up, Don. So I'm going to send him to the other gigs that we have left, and we're going to see how Don does, okay? I don't think he has that much left that he can do, like pack some boxes and stuff. Yeah, box packing. Oh, and he could go hike with that girl again. And do the diving lesson for Miss Agnes. Miss Agnes is 99.5 and one Black Sunday. Is she talking about going on a private diving lesson? I guess. If something happened to that lady in the care of Don Lothario, it is what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with it, but none at all. Alright, so let's go off and see how it works. You think it's going to be alright? You think she's going to make it? I hope so. She might even tip him real good. We don't know. We're going to see though. he's not gonna have much time to do another gig after this, so we just, I don't know, we gonna see. I don't think he's gonna make it back in time. Nope, he's not. By 1 minute. If he would have showed up at the house a couple minutes sooner, he would have been able to take one more job. But oh well, it is what it is. So she didn't tip him. Oh well. All right, well, today is Tuesday. We're gonna get Don in the shower and we're gonna let him watch a little bit of TV, you know, play some video games, you know, let Don play the Sims for a little bit, get him some rest, and we're gonna see how tomorrow turns out to be. Okay? It is Harvest Fest and Don is out here working. Regardless of the fact that it is a holiday, he is getting to the money. All right. Now, I did not record yesterday's odd jobs because they have begun to be pretty repetitive. You know, we've done the private diving lesson twice. We've done the bonsai twice. We've moved furniture before, delivered food, did the seashells. So what we're going to do is do the Cave of Wonders. And I'm going to show you a helpful tip. Okay. So we actually have to travel to the cave. So we're going to let Don eat. He's going to use the restroom. And he's going to meet us at the cave. Okay? We are officially at the cave. And if you click on the career tab, it's going to tell you that the odd job is the Cave of Wonders. And it's due by 4 p.m. today. You need to explore the beach cave, find some treasure in it, and then mail the treasure back. Now the issue with that is this cave is a situation. Exploring it may not always find you what you need to find to mail back to the client, okay? Now this is the same mountain that has the waterfall on the side of it, okay? So you need to click on it and hit explore, and then Don is going to disappear into the darkness. So it's going to take him a while, and then he's going to come back, okay? So it says, roosting above Don's head, a colony of bats was resting in a tight group. Trying to be careful and not wake them, Don edged his way past the colony, only to slip on the cave's wet surface and kick a rock into nearby wall. The reverberating sound roused the mass of sleeping critters, and soon the cave was full of swarming bats. Fleeing from the cave, bats in tow, Don cursed his unfortunate luck. So he done spent that time exploring the cave and he ain't come back with anything. Keep in mind, you got to get this done by 4 p.m. So now we back into the cave at 12:19. And he back out about 40 something minutes later. So it says, trekking through the eyeless cavern, Don spotted a large pile of debris and seashells. With little pause, he rummaged through the collection of objects for the perfect souvenir for his adventure before a sharp pain halted his hunt. Dangling from his hand was a large crab who called this debris home. Its claw clamped tightly onto Don's finger. After several attempts and a few tears, Don was able to oust the offending crustacean from his prize and leave before the crab found something else to clamp onto. Okay, whatever. So we're gonna go to a mailbox and hit mail treasure to customer. Remember when I had Don beach combing for seashells and for trash, and he was able to find hearts of Sulani, fingers of Sulani, and eyes of Sulani? All the different parts of Sulani are treasures. So what we're going to do, instead of fighting with this cave, which is taking up our time, we're going to see which one of these is the cheapest, okay? This one is 295 simoleons. So we're gonna mail that off to the client. We explored the beach cave, and now we're gonna mail the treasure. Because you could be sitting here trying to find a treasure in this cave all day and come back with absolutely nothing, okay? So we just mailed that treasure and we made 509 simoleons. So when you think about it, you didn't really get that much of a profit, but it's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? You would have been there all day. Trying to tell you. Oh yeah, I forgot the internet doesn't work off the grid. So I'm gonna take Don home. He's gonna find some more odd jobs to do. We just got back to Don's sorry looking shack. And I don't know who this girl is, but she look good from the back. She kind of thick. Cute in the face. Let's have Don speak to her. Actually, let's do a respectful introduction. Because Don is respectfully a player. How you doing? Oh, Rose. Happy Thanksgiving, boo. How you doing? What's your name? I'm Don. Oh, she took it too. That's what's up. Oh. Okay. That's what's up. She was feeling that. I don't know this girl, but it's Thanksgiving. We gonna be thankful. Ask if she's single. I need to ask her where her shoes is at, because she barefooted on the sidewalk. I don't know, she might just be a country girl. Country girls do it better. You know. Alright, so what we gonna do is we gonna sit up here, flirt a little bit, and we're gonna do some of these odd jobs. And it is Thursday in the game, and I'm going to continue doing them all the way up until Saturday, and we are going to see how Dawn does, okay? Because a lot of these jobs are getting repetitive, and you aren't going to get too many of like, look, Dawn, thank you. Anyways, like I was saying, he is at a level 5, so they're not going to offer him too many other jobs that are better, and he doesn't have a whole bunch of skills still. So what we're going to do is we are going to continue to do the jobs that Don can do all the way up through to Saturday. So we have the rest of Thursday, Friday, and then we're going to see what Saturday does, and that's going to be the end of his week, hustling, doing odd jobs. Don has been doing pretty decent so far. I'm proud of him, but we're going to continue trying to get through the day, make some money, finish up these jobs that he can do, and hope for the best. I mean, at this point, that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? With any situation in life, the most you could do is try your best and hope for the best. So the chick that he just met is out here, and then here come that girl who he was talking to, who I liked her outfit, but she wasn't all that in the face. So this is kind of awkward. At least he wasn't flirting with that girl. So, you know, we're going to discuss the local fishing spots, because she looked like, you know, she a country girl. She got on her cutoff jean shorts. She barefooted. I'm gonna compliment her appearance. Girl, you looking good standing on the sidewalk by the storm drain, barefooted. Nasty. Dawn don't have a type, okay? You see how she looking? Fake smile. She had her nose turned up for a second. Yeah, so I guess she like, Don, where's you going? Oh, he off to work. I'm like, hold up, Don, where's you going, baby? And he going off to get his money. That's what I was talking about. I stand a hustler. Somebody who try and find a way out of no way. They get to the money, you know, take care of their responsibilities. That's what's up, Don. Wait a minute. So Don was on the outside of his house and he went to work and the camera brought him to this side of the house, I guess. Anyways, so by the time Don get back, he might have enough time to take another job. Oh yes, he will. Yes, he did that job super fast. That's what's up, Don. Even though he struggled to teach that scuba diver class for the 40th time, he still got paid for it. So it is what it is. Don has enough time to do like one more odd job. So let's get to it real fast. Now we could go do the seashells by the sea. She said seashells and go down to the seashore and try and make up a couple dollars. Or we can move some furniture. Or we could do the bonsai artist thing. So we're gonna go do the bonsai artist thing. And then Don trying to fix his ratchet little TV he got. Alright, see, he had to go to work. He didn't even get to fix it. But anyways, so after this day is up, we gonna see how Don does. Alright, he made $109. He got a 27 simoleon tip. Okay, Don. If all else fails, he could become a bonsai artist. Out here trimming bonsais for people. Oh snap. You got 2 minutes until it's spoiled. Let's put it in the refrigerator real fast. Get some leftovers. And Donna's gonna get some rest. I'm gonna let him finish doing his odd jobs. And we will see you on Saturday. It is officially Saturday, the last day of our week of Don doing odd jobs to determine how much your sim can make doing odd jobs for a living every day outside of paying bills and purchasing food. So all of the jobs that he can do are jobs that he has done before: delivering food, frogs for research, the bonsai artist, doing the hiking, the cave of wonders, diving. So what we're going to do is do all the odd jobs that he can squeeze within the time frame of 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and we're going to see how things go. And we will come together at the end of his time frame of doing odd jobs and see how much money Don has a week of showing us the possibilities of how much money your sim can make if they only do odd jobs. Okay, now when we take out his expenses for food, that one book that he bought that he only read for a couple minutes and put on the table, and rent, Don netted 3,884 simoleons. Okay, now if you were to do the math about how much he would potentially make as an entry-level employee with hardly no skills, then you're talking about Don would bring in around 1,000 simoleons in a week. So when you take out his expenses, he only would have kept around $600. That would have been his take-home pay after paying rent, buying food, and that book. Okay, so even though it was tedious, it was stressful, and it was a lot, when you do the math and look at the profit, hey, if your sim needs a couple dollars, have them do some odd jobs. Let me know what you think about doing odd jobs in the sim sport in the comments, please. If you've done them before, let me know how it went. If you plan on giving it a try, drop a comment. This is a video that I threw together real fast just to give you an idea of what the potential is like, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I will be giving you guys some new content soon. I have a whole bunch of ideas, especially for the holidays. I have a lot of stuff coming for the fall and winter holidays for you guys, and I'm totally looking forward to it. Please subscribe, okay? If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, just to let you know, YouTube unfortunately is unsubscribing previous subscribers of people if you aren't active on their channel. So if you're not commenting or liking or anything, sometimes you may notice that you go to your favorite YouTuber's channel that you thought you were subscribed to, and you are no longer subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also check out your other simmers and YouTubers channels that you are favorites of, and make sure that you are still subscribed to their page also. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun doing this just random video before I get ready to go to work. So I hope you enjoyed it. And special thanks to Don for helping us out, okay? So all of the stuff that is in his inventory that he was able to find doing all these odd jobs and the gnomes for Thanksgiving, we are going to sell. And that's going to give him 3,617 simoleons, y'all. That is crazy. Good job, Don. We're going to use that money to upgrade his house. And I'm going to see you in the next video.